Hello there. Let me ask you something personal, but important. How have you been feeling lately? I mean really feeling. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel energized and ready to take on the day? Or has it become harder to get moving, to feel alive in your own body? Has your circulation slowed, leaving your hands and feet colder than usual? Do you sometimes feel like the spark, the physical spark, the emotional spark, has started to flicker? If you're over 60, you're not alone. And let me tell you this right now. Aging does not mean decline. Not if we make the right choices. Not if we give our bodies what they truly need. You see, I've worked with people in their 50s, 60s, and well into their 80s. And there's a pattern I've seen again and again. Many of the challenges we associate with aging, like poor circulation, low energy, and yes, even a fading intimate life, are not just about time passing. They're about blood flow. Oxygen, nutrients, the life that moves through your veins. And the good news is this: you have more power over that than you've ever imagined. Often it doesn't start with a prescription. It starts with a plate. What if I told you that 4 vegetables, just 4, could dramatically improve how your blood flows through your body? That they could help warm your hands and feet, reawaken sensation, boost your confidence, and even restore your sense of intimacy? Not through gimmicks. Not through miracles, but through science, through nutrients, through nature. I know how deeply personal this topic can be. I know it's not always easy to talk about how our bodies change as we get older. But this is a safe space. I'm here to help, not to judge. And I want you to know, your health, your joy, your passion, they're not gone. They might just be waiting for circulation to return, for your heart to pump freely, for your vessels to open up, for your body to feel again. So today, let's talk about those 4 vegetables. Let's talk about how they can change your life in the most unexpected ways. Let's talk about hope, healing, and a future that's vibrant, not in spite of your age, but because of the wisdom that comes with it. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Part 1. The Aging Body. Understanding Changes. After 60. Let's be honest. Aging is a beautiful journey, but it's not always an easy one. One day, you're walking up a flight of stairs with ease. The next, you're pausing halfway to catch your breath. Your hands feel colder, your legs feel heavier, and perhaps most quietly, but most significantly, your desire or ability to connect intimately seems to have changed. What's really going on? As a health professional, I want to explain something to you that doctors often forget to say clearly. Many of the changes you experience after 60 are not just due to getting old. They're due to what's happening inside your circulatory system, your body's highway of life. The silent drift, how blood flow slows with age. Your heart is an incredible muscle. From the moment you were born, it's been pumping, sending oxygen-rich blood to every corner of your body. But as you age, your blood vessels begin to lose their flexibility. They may stiffen, narrow, or accumulate fatty deposits. This is a condition known as endothelial dysfunction, and it affects millions of older adults without any obvious symptoms, until it starts interfering with daily life. What does this look like? Cold hands and feet, even in warm weather. Fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. Numbness or tingling, especially in your lower legs. Low stamina or difficulty maintaining arousal. Erectile challenges in men, or lack of sensation and lubrication in women. Slower healing, more bruising, and even dizziness. And all of this. It's linked to poor circulation, not age. Circulation. When blood isn't flowing freely, oxygen isn't reaching your organs and tissues the way it should. Your brain, muscles, and even your most intimate areas depend on healthy, consistent blood flow to function at their best. Why circulation equals intimacy? Here's something we don't talk about enough. Intimacy is a circulatory event. Arousal, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, is made possible by blood flow. It brings warmth, sensation, responsiveness, and connection. When circulation declines, intimacy can feel like a distant memory. And for many, that leads to shame, silence, or the belief that it's just part of getting old. But it's not. You see, when we improve circulation, we restore connection, not just to our partners, but to our own sense of vitality. We start to feel energy in our fingertips again. We sleep better. We laugh easier. We begin to feel desire not as a burden, but as something natural, joyful, and possible, even at 60, 70, or beyond. Nature knows the way. This is where food, real food, comes in. The human body responds beautifully to the right nutrients, especially nitrates, magnesium, antioxidants, and circulation-boosting phytochemicals found in certain vegetables. And here's the exciting part. Some of the most effective circulation-enhancing remedies don't come from a pharmacy. They grow in gardens. They sit quietly in grocery stores. They've been part of traditional diets for centuries. They're beets, spinach, garlic, and red chili peppers, the 4 vegetables we'll explore together. Each of them offers a different gift: opening blood vessels, improving heart health, enhancing nerve sensitivity, and reigniting the fire of intimacy that many think is lost forever. Part 2. Beets, the circulation supercharger. Beets, the circulation supercharger. Let me tell you a little secret from the world of functional medicine. If I could recommend just one vegetable to every person over 60 to restore their blood flow, I'd hand them a beet. Yes, a beet. That vibrant red-purple root that often gets overlooked or pushed aside in favor of trendier superfoods. Beets aren't flashy. They're not exotic. But they are mighty, and they might just be the most powerful circulation enhancer in your refrigerator. Why beets matter so much? After 60. The power of beets lies in their high concentration of natural nitrates. When you eat beets, these nitrates are converted by your body into nitric oxide, a molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. This simple but profound action is called vasodilation, and it leads to lower blood pressure, increased oxygen delivery to your muscles and brain, improved blood flow to all organs, including intimate areas, enhanced energy and stamina. For older adults, especially those experiencing fatigue, dizziness, or intimacy challenges, this is a game changer. Imagine feeding your body something that literally helps open the channels of life inside you. What science says about beets and blood flow? Let's look at some real science. In a study published in Hypertension, older adults who drank beetroot juice daily saw significant reductions in their blood pressure within hours. Another study found that athletes who consumed beet juice had better endurance, faster recovery, and more oxygen reaching their muscles. But here's where it gets especially interesting for our conversation about intimacy. Nitric oxide isn't just good for your heart. It plays a critical role in sexual function, especially in men. In fact, many medications used to treat erectile dysfunction work by increasing nitric oxide availability in the body. Beets offer a natural, food-based path to the same result, without side effects. For women, better circulation means increased sensitivity, arousal, and comfort. That feeling of numbness that some women describe during intimacy. Often, it's a blood flow issue, and beets help restore that connection. How to use beets in your daily life. You don't need to juice a gallon of beets or force yourself to eat them raw. There are simple, delicious ways to incorporate beets into your meals. Roasted beets. Toss in olive oil, salt, and pepper. Roast until tender. A perfect side dish or salad topping. Beet juice. Available in many health food stores. Start with a 1/2 cup per day. Add lemon for extra flavor. Beet hummus. Blend cooked beets with chickpeas, tahini, garlic, and lemon for a vibrant, heart-healthy spread. Beet salad. Mix sliced beets with goat cheese, walnuts, and arugula. Add a balsamic vinaigrette. Pickled beets. A tangy snack that can be kept in the fridge and added to any meal. Tips for success. Start slow. Beets can change the color of your urine or stool to a reddish-pink hue. Don't be alarmed. It's harmless and completely normal. Combine with exercise. Beets plus a short walk equals boosted nitric oxide and circulation benefits. Stay hydrated. Water helps carry those nutrients through your system effectively. Let's pause for a moment. Can you picture what this could mean for you? More warmth in your hands. A steady heartbeat. Clearer thinking. And perhaps a rekindled closeness with the one you love, all from something that grows in the ground. Beets remind us that healing doesn't always come in a pill. Sometimes it comes in a root, deep, earthy, and full of life. Part 3. Spinach, the green leaf of desire. You might have seen Popeye gulp down a can of spinach and grow stronger instantly. But what if I told you that spinach holds a different kind of power as we age? A power not just for muscle, but for the heart, circulation, and yes, even desire. Spinach is one of nature's most generous gifts. It's leafy, green, humble. But inside those leaves is a treasure chest of nutrients your body craves after 60. It's no wonder many cultures across the world treat it as a symbol of vitality and renewal. So let's unpack why spinach may just be the secret ingredient to rekindling energy and intimacy. A circulatory powerhouse. Much like beets, spinach is packed with natural nitrates. These help your body produce nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and increasing circulation. That means lower blood pressure, better oxygen delivery, improved blood flow to vital organs, including the brain and reproductive system, more stamina and energy. But spinach has something even more. Magnesium, folate, and potassium, minerals that help regulate your heartbeat, strengthen muscle contractions, including the heart, and reduce cramping or tension. Think of spinach as a kind of gentle internal massage for your entire circulatory system. Magnesium, the forgotten mineral of intimacy. Now here's where it gets really interesting, especially if you're concerned about intimacy. Spinach is one of the richest plant-based sources of magnesium, and this mineral plays a quiet but crucial role in hormone balance, including testosterone and estrogen, nerve function and sensitivity, muscle relaxation and blood vessel dilation. Many people over 60 are deficient in magnesium, and they don't even know it. This can lead to anxiety, insomnia, muscle weakness, and reduced libido. But adding spinach regularly to your diet can help replenish those levels naturally. For both men and women, magnesium contributes to more restful sleep, better mood, and improved physical responses during intimacy. In fact, in some studies, magnesium supplementation was linked to improved testosterone levels and sexual satisfaction. Antioxidants that reverse aging. Spinach is also loaded with antioxidants like lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin C, and beta-carotene. These protect your cells from oxidative stress, one of the key drivers of aging, inflammation, and sluggish blood flow. That foggy feeling in your head, the lack of spark in your step, the subtle stiffness in your joints. All of these can be signs of oxidative stress damaging your blood vessels, nerves, and tissues. Spinach gently sweeps away this damage, revitalizing you from the inside out. How to make spinach delicious and easy. Let's be honest, eating a bowl of plain spinach every day isn't most people's idea of fun, but spinach is incredibly versatile and can be made enjoyable in ways that fit any lifestyle. Here are a few ideas. Morning smoothie. Blend a handful of fresh spinach with banana, almond milk, chia seeds, and a touch of honey. You won't even taste the greens, but your body will thank you. Sautéed garlic spinach. Lightly cook spinach with olive oil, minced garlic, and a pinch of sea salt. Serve as a side to any meal. Spinach omelet. Fold spinach and feta into your morning eggs for a circulation-boosting breakfast. Spinach salad. Toss with strawberries, walnuts, and balsamic glaze. Add grilled chicken for protein. Spinach soup. Blended with peas and herbs, spinach makes a warm, soothing dish that's easy to digest. Simple tips for maximum benefit. Use fresh or frozen. Both retain most of their nutrients. Just avoid canned spinach, which often has added sodium. Pair with vitamin C. Spinach's iron is better absorbed with a squeeze of lemon juice or a slice of orange. Eat regularly. Aim for 1 to 2 cups of raw spinach, or 1/2 cup cooked, at least 4 times a week. A leaf of life. There's a quiet nobility in spinach. It doesn't boast. It doesn't demand attention. But when you welcome it onto your plate, it goes to work, nourishing your heart, relaxing your blood vessels, balancing your hormones, and helping you feel like yourself again. And for many, that means rediscovering touch, connection, and the joy of being fully present with someone you love. One leaf at a time. Part 4. Garlic. The heart and hormone helper. If spinach is the quiet healer, garlic is the bold warrior. For thousands of years, garlic has been used in cultures around the world as both medicine and food, from ancient Egypt to traditional Chinese and Indian medicine. And while modern kitchens may know garlic best for its flavor, modern science is rediscovering its incredible healing potential, especially when it comes to circulation, heart health, and yes, even hormonal balance and intimacy. Let's take a deeper look at this humble little clove and explore how it can protect your heart, relax your blood vessels, and support your sense of vitality after 60. Garlic and circulation. Nature's vasodilator. At the heart of garlic's power is a compound called allicin. When you crush or chop raw garlic, allicin is formed, a sulfur-rich compound that acts as a natural vasodilator. This means it helps relax and widen your blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your body. For someone over 60, this can mean lower blood pressure, more oxygen reaching the heart and brain, less strain on the heart, warmer hands and feet, greater endurance and responsiveness in intimate moments. Unlike synthetic medications that often come with side effects, garlic works gently and holistically. It supports the entire vascular system, making it easier for your heart to do its job and for every cell in your body to get the nourishment it needs. Cholesterol, plaque, and arterial health. One of the silent threats to healthy circulation is plaque buildup in the arteries, also called atherosclerosis. Over time, cholesterol and inflammation can narrow your blood vessels, restrict flow, and increase the risk of heart disease. But garlic, it helps reverse that process. Studies show that garlic can reduce LDL, bad, cholesterol, lower triglycerides, prevent plaque buildup, reduce the risk of blood clots. A long-term study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that people who took aged garlic extract regularly had less arterial stiffness, which is a major contributor to poor circulation and high blood pressure in older adults. When your arteries stay flexible, your heart doesn't have to work as hard, and blood can flow more freely, reaching every organ with ease. Garlic and intimacy. The hormonal connection. Here's where garlic gets surprisingly personal. Garlic has been shown to support testosterone production in men, particularly when combined with physical activity. Testosterone is vital not only for libido, but also for maintaining lean muscle mass, confidence, and mental clarity. As testosterone naturally declines with age, supporting it through diet becomes essential. For women, garlic's benefits are equally important. Its anti-inflammatory and circulation-boosting effects can help ease symptoms of menopause, enhance nerve sensitivity, and improve lubrication, all of which contribute to a more comfortable and fulfilling intimate life. In fact, garlic's effect on nitric oxide, like beets and spinach, enhances blood flow to the pelvic region, which is crucial for arousal and sexual responsiveness in both men and women. How to add garlic to your life without overdoing it. Not everyone loves the smell of garlic, but there are plenty of ways to enjoy its benefits without overwhelming your taste buds or your social life. Raw and fresh. Chop or crush a clove and mix it with lemon juice and olive oil for a heart-healthy dressing. Add minced garlic to fresh salsa, hummus, or guacamole. Cooked and cozy. Roast whole garlic heads in the oven with a touch of olive oil until they're soft and sweet, then spread on toast like butter. Add garlic to soups, stews, stir-fries, or pasta sauces. Supplement. Option. Aged garlic extract is odorless and comes in capsule form. It's backed by research and a good option if raw garlic is too harsh for your digestion. Tip. To activate the allicin, let chopped garlic sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This helps preserve its medicinal compounds. A warrior for your heart. Garlic may be small, but it's fierce. It fights for your heart. It protects your vessels. It helps keep your hormones humming and your connection alive. It doesn't matter if you're 60 or 85, garlic can still clear the path for life to flow more freely within you. One clove at a time, it reminds you, healing can be simple, and intimacy isn't over. Not when circulation is restored. Part 5. Red chili peppers, the fire that rekindles passion. When we think about vegetables that support circulation and intimacy, chili peppers might not be the first to come to mind. After all, they're hot, bold, and a little bit mischievous. But perhaps that's exactly what makes them so powerful, especially as we age. You see, for many people over 60, there's a quiet wish, not just to feel healthy, but to feel alive again. To feel a little fire in the belly, a little warmth in the soul, a little spark in the relationship. Red chili peppers do more than spice up your food. They awaken your body, stimulate blood flow, and, when used wisely, can help rekindle passion in more ways than one. Let me show you how. Capsaicin, the secret compound behind the heat. The key compound in chili peppers is called capsaicin. It's what gives peppers their heat, but it also has some profound effects on your circulatory and nervous systems. When consumed in the right amount, capsaicin dilates blood vessels, boosts metabolism and body temperature, stimulates endorphin release, improving mood and reducing pain, enhances nerve sensitivity, improves blood flow to skin and extremities, increases libido and sexual responsiveness. That tingling feeling you get when you eat something spicy, that's not just a flavor. It's your blood moving, your nerves waking up, your body becoming more alive. And yes, this affects your entire body, intimate areas included. Chili peppers and hormone health. Capsaicin has been shown to support testosterone production in men and enhance estrogen receptor activity in women. But more than hormones, chili peppers help your body become more receptive, physically and emotionally. They stimulate the release of endorphins, your body's natural feel-good chemicals, which can reduce stress and anxiety, enhance emotional connection, promote a sense of well-being and confidence. In short, they help you feel more like you, the you that laughs more freely, moves with energy, and engages more openly with the world. and with your partner. Warming the body, warming the soul. Have you ever noticed that people from warmer climates often include hot peppers in their diets? There's a wisdom in that. Spicy foods increase circulation to the skin, warm the core, and may even stimulate digestive enzymes, important for older adults whose digestion can slow down over time. But beyond physiology, chili peppers do something more symbolic. They bring heat. They bring energy. They bring a little risk, a little fun, a little wildness back into life. For couples who feel like the flame has dimmed, cooking with a bit of spice, literally, can be a playful way to reawaken connection. How to use chili peppers without overheating. Now, of course, not everyone loves mouth-burning heat, but you don't have to dive into ghost peppers to get the benefits of capsaicin. Here are gentle, effective ways to incorporate chili peppers into your diet. Mild options. Red pepper flakes. Sprinkle lightly over eggs, avocado toast, or roasted vegetables. Mild chili powder. Add to soups, stews, or roasted nuts. Banana or poblano peppers. These have a soft heat and can be stuffed, sautéed, or grilled. Moderate options. Fresh red chili, Thai or Fresno. Dice into stir-fries or salad dressings for a controlled kick. Homemade chili oil. Infuse olive oil with dried chilies and garlic for a warming drizzle over vegetables or lean meats. Bonus tip. Capsaicin creams and gels can also be applied topically to improve circulation and nerve sensitivity, especially in hands, feet, or lower back. Always patch test first and consult your doctor if you have sensitive skin. Precautions for sensitive systems. Start small. Too much chili too quickly can upset your stomach or cause irritation. Avoid on an empty stomach. Always pair with food, especially healthy fats like avocado or olive oil. Check medications. If you're on blood thinners or acid reflux medications, talk to your healthcare provider before going heavy on chili. A spark in the dark. Red chili peppers remind us that age does not have to mean calm, cool, or quiet. You are allowed to crave heat. You are allowed to want more energy, more passion, more zest in your life. Whether you're 60 or 90, your body still knows how to respond to fire, and chili peppers help you stoke that flame gently, safely, and deliciously. Because life after 60 isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving, with warmth, boldness, and intimacy still burning bright. Circulation and intimacy, the inseparable connection. We've journeyed through 4 incredible vegetables: beets, spinach, garlic, and red chili peppers, each with their own unique gifts for your heart, blood vessels, nerves, and hormones. But now it's time to understand what happens when we bring all of them together. Because this isn't just about one vegetable. It's about a lifestyle shift, a natural, empowering way to awaken your circulation and your intimacy at any age. Let's talk about that connection. Why good circulation means better intimacy. Many people assume that a fading, intimate life is just part of getting older. They quietly accept it. They stop talking about it. They feel embarrassed or even ashamed. But I want to speak to you clearly, professionally, and compassionately. Intimacy doesn't end with age. It ends with poor circulation. And here's why. Arousal is about blood flow. Whether you're male or female, the process of becoming aroused begins with an increase in blood flow to the pelvic area. When your vessels are healthy and relaxed, blood flows freely. You become more responsive, more sensitive, more connected to your body. Desire is about vitality. When your blood delivers oxygen and nutrients efficiently, your energy goes up. You feel more alive, more confident, more emotionally open. That openness translates directly into the desire for closeness. Connection is about confidence. When your body responds better, you feel better. You look in the mirror and see not just your years, but your aliveness. You become more present with your partner, more affectionate, more spontaneous. A natural chain reaction. When you begin to nourish your body with foods that boost circulation, like our 4 vegetables, something amazing starts to happen. Your blood pressure improves. Your hands and feet warm up. You sleep better. You smile more. You start moving with more ease. You feel the urge to connect again, physically, emotionally, spiritually. This isn't a fantasy. It's biology. Your body still wants to feel. It still wants to respond, and you still deserve to feel love, intimacy, and joy, in full color, not muted. These vegetables are not magic, but they are powerful tools. When paired with movement, hydration, emotional closeness, and mindfulness, they can be the spark that rekindles something you thought was lost forever. The emotional side of intimacy. After 60. Let's also talk about the heart. Because intimacy is not just about blood vessels, it's about trust, vulnerability, and connection. As we age, many of us carry emotional scars, loss, grief, regret, or shame. Sometimes we feel disconnected from our partners. Sometimes we've been alone for years and wonder, is it too late to love again? But the truth is this: when you begin to care for your body, something in your soul softens. Your confidence returns. You may begin to open up again, to yourself, to your loved one, to possibility. I've seen it countless times. A couple starts walking together in the evenings. They add spinach to dinner, a bit of garlic, some roasted beets. They laugh again. They sit a little closer on the couch. A touch becomes a kiss becomes warmth, and the warmth becomes something deeper. All because the circulation returned, not just in the body, but in the relationship. You are not too old for intimacy. Please hear this with your whole heart. You are not too old to desire. You are not too old to connect. You are not too old to feel, and you are definitely not too old to change. The body responds when we feed it well. The heart responds when we begin to believe again. The spirit responds when we invite it back to life. And it all starts with the simple act of saying, yes, I am still here. I still matter. I still want to feel alive. Whole body lifestyle tips to complement the power of vegetables. We've explored how 4 simple vegetables, beets, spinach, garlic, and chili peppers, can dramatically improve your circulation and intimacy. But as powerful as they are, vegetables are only one part of a bigger picture. For optimal vitality, intimacy, and emotional well-being after 60, your entire lifestyle becomes the soil in which these natural tools can grow and thrive. Let's look at the whole body habits that supercharge the effects of these vegetables and help you rediscover energy, connection, and purpose. 1. Move daily. Even just a little. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights to keep your blood flowing well, but you do need to move consistently. Why it matters: movement promotes vascular flexibility and keeps arteries clear. Physical activity increases natural nitric oxide production, the same benefit you get from beets and spinach. Gentle motion encourages hormonal balance, including estrogen and testosterone. Exercise improves mood, confidence, and often sparks interest in intimacy again. Simple, enjoyable ways to move. Walking. Just 20-30 minutes a day boosts circulation and lowers blood pressure. Swimming or water aerobics. Gentle on joints, great for cardiovascular health. Stretching or yoga enhances blood flow and increases body awareness. Dancing. Fun, freeing, and wonderful for connection, solo or with a partner. Tip: combine your walk with fresh air and sunlight for a bonus dose of vitamin D and emotional uplift. 2. Stay hydrated. Circulation runs on water. Your blood is nearly 50% water. Without enough hydration, your circulation slows, your energy drops, and your body struggles to deliver nutrients, even the ones from the vegetables you eat. How much water should you aim for? Men, about 3.0 liters, 13 cups, per day. Women, about 2.2 liters, 9 cups, per day. Simple hydration tips. Start your morning with a glass of warm water and lemon, gentle on the stomach and helps digestion. Eat water-rich foods like cucumbers, melons, oranges, and soups. Avoid too many diuretics, like excess caffeine or alcohol, which can dehydrate you. Hydration also helps improve skin tone, joint comfort, and, most importantly for our conversation, circulatory responsiveness during intimacy. 3. Practice restorative sleep. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's when your body repairs, rebalances hormones, and recharges circulation. Poor sleep has been linked to low testosterone and estrogen, poor nitric oxide production, increased blood pressure, low libido and energy. To enhance sleep, stick to a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Limit screen time before bed. Instead, read, stretch, or meditate. Create a cool, dark, quiet sleep environment. Avoid heavy meals or spicy foods, yes, even chili, late at night. And don't underestimate the value of a loving touch before bed. Hugging, cuddling, or simply being close can release oxytocin, reduce stress, and promote deeper sleep. 4. Manage stress, because tension tightens vessels. Stress causes your blood vessels to constrict, your heart rate to rise, and your hormones to shift into survival mode. Over time, this directly reduces intimacy and damages circulation. Ways to reduce stress naturally. Deep breathing exercises. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Daily gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Nature exposure. Sit in the sun, walk barefoot in the grass, listen to birds. Laughter and joy. Watch a funny show, call a friend, play a game with your partner. When you create space for relaxation, your blood vessels relax too, and so does your capacity to connect emotionally and physically. 5. Create moments of connection with yourself and others. Intimacy after 60 is less about performance and more about presence. Even if your body changes, your ability to connect, love, touch, and be touched does not disappear. In fact, many couples report deeper emotional and physical intimacy in later years, if they allow it. Here are ways to foster intimacy and closeness. Cook together using the 4 vegetables you've learned about. Take a walk and hold hands. Reignite the simple beauty of touch. Share memories, music, or a photo album to open emotional doors. Practice mindful touch, a non-sexual massage, a hand on the back, a forehead kiss. And most importantly, be patient with yourself. Intimacy isn't a switch, it's a flow. One that's deeply connected to your circulation, your emotions, and your sense of safety. Real-life transformations. It's one thing to talk about nutrients, blood vessels, and hormones, but it's something far more powerful to hear how real people's lives have changed. What happens when someone in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s decides to take their health into their own hands, not with drastic surgeries or expensive drugs, but with vegetables, movement, connection, and self-belief? Let's meet a few of them. 1. Linda and George, 66 and 68, Arizona, USA. Linda had gone through menopause and George had struggled with weight and medications. Both were silently grieving the loss of passion in their marriage. They still loved each other, but the spark felt like it had been buried beneath stress, aging, and physical discomfort. One evening, while watching a health show, They learned about spinach and capsaicin's effects on blood flow and hormones. Curious, they started experimenting in the kitchen, making spinach omelets, garlic soups, and even chili-infused stir-fries. But what really made the difference? Making it fun. Doing it together. We started laughing again in the kitchen. Then came the flirting. Then came the, well, you know, Linda, with a wink. 6 months later, George had lost 12 pounds. Linda reported deeper sleep and clearer skin, and both of them said they felt closer now than they did 20 years ago. 2. Samuel, 78, UK. Samuel had lived alone for a long time after losing his wife. Intimacy wasn't on his mind, but connection was. He missed feeling strong, alert, and energized. He read about how spinach and chili peppers could improve brain oxygenation and nerve stimulation, and he was skeptical, but open. He started with spinach smoothies every morning and a small chili-laced curry twice a week. After 2 months, he noticed improved balance, faster memory recall, better mood, more motivation to socialize. I didn't expect to feel younger, but I feel more present, more sharp, and even more interested in meeting someone new, someday. What these stories have in common. Each of these people made a simple but profound choice. They said yes to life again. They didn't rely on magic pills. They didn't wait for someone to fix things for them. They began with what they could control, their food, their movement, their mindset. And that one small change led to better circulation. Better circulation led to better energy. And better energy led to hope, connection, and intimacy once more. Conclusion. If you've stayed with me this far, I want to say something very important. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being curious, and thank you for believing, even just a little, that change is still possible. Because here's the truth. Age is not the end of intimacy. It's not the end of passion, and it's certainly not the end of possibility. In fact, in many ways, life after 60 can be more tender, more real, and more vibrant than ever before if you choose to nurture it. Let's reflect on what we've learned together. That beets can open your blood vessels and restore the flow of life. That spinach can nourish your nerves and balance your hormones. That garlic can protect your heart and awaken your body's inner fire. That chili peppers can warm your soul and spark connection where you thought the flame had gone out. And more importantly, that your choices, your food, your breath, your movement, your touch, can change not only your physical health, but your emotional world too. This journey is not just about circulation. It's about coming back home to yourself. Back to the feeling of energy in your legs as you walk. Back to the warmth in your chest as you hug someone close. Back to the quiet smile that comes when you feel seen, touched, and alive again. A final message from me to you. You are not too old, you are not too broken, and you are not alone. Your body may have slowed, but it still remembers joy. Your heart may have been wounded, but it still wants to love. Your spirit may have been quieted, but it is not done speaking. So let these 4 vegetables be more than ingredients. Let them be symbols. Symbols of your willingness to live again, to connect again, to love again. And maybe tonight, or tomorrow, or a week from now, you'll find yourself reaching for that roasted beet salad, or handing your partner a spoonful of spicy soup, or maybe just taking a deeper breath and thinking, I'm still here. And I'm not done yet. Because you're not. You've got so much life left to live. And the best part, it's never too late to feel it fully. From my heart to yours, here's to open vessels, open arms, and an open life. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and keep the fire burning. You deserve it.